That is, A can finish a work in X days and B can finish a work in Y days, then the money that they get has to be divided in the ratio 1 by X is to 1 by Y. Let us take an example here in this regard. Let us say that A can finish a particular work. Okay, let's say that A can finish a work Yes. Suppose A can finish a work in 6 days. Example. Suppose A can finish a work in 6 days. B can finish a work in 8 days. B can finish a work in 8 days. Okay. And what happens is the employer who makes them work, okay, the employer pays them rupees 1610, okay, for the entire work. Okay, the question is how should they divide the money? The question is how should they divide the money among themselves? The money between themselves. How should they divide the money between themselves? Now see the point here is that A is finishing the work in 6 days. So what is the work done by A? Find out the work done by A. Work done by A is 1 by 6. Work done by B is 1 by 8. And what is the work done by A and B? Work done by A and B together. Yes. We don't. In fact, we don't have to find it together. Now we simply need the work done by A and work done by B. Now if you see this formula that I have given you, that they must divide the money in what ratio? 1 by X is to 1 by Y. And what is the ratio of the work done here? Therefore, ratio of the work done is 1 by 6 is to 1 by 8. And therefore, this is the ratio in which they must divide the money. Right? Now, this is a fraction here. 1 by 6 is to 1 by 8. Let us convert it into numbers. What you do is 1 by 6. What is the LCM of 6 and 8? What is the LCM of 6 and 8? It is 24. So you multiply 1 by 6 by 24 and you multiply 1 by 8 also by. So 1 by 6 is to 1 by 8 is the same ratio as 4 is to 3. So 1 by 6 is to 1 by 8 is the same ratio as 4 is to 3. So they must divide the money in the ratio of 4 is to 3. Therefore, the money has to be divided in the ratio. Money has to be divided in the ratio 4 is to 3. Okay. And how much should they get? What is the total amount that they are getting? They are getting 1610 in total. So how much does A get? They are getting 1610 in total. So how much does A get? What is the share that A is getting? 4. So 4 parts A is getting out of 7 parts. 4 plus 3 into 1600. So this is what A gets. So this is 4 by 7 into 1600. This comes to 230 into 4. A gets 920 rupees. Okay. And how much does B get? B is getting 3 parts out of 7. This is what B will get. 3 by 7. 1610. In this case, B gets is 690. Okay. So A gets 920 rupees, B gets 690 rupees. What you must see here is that the ratio in which we are dividing the money is 1 by 6 is to 1 by 8, which is the ratio of the work done by A and B. This is the important thing that you must remember. Okay. So with these formulas, let us now proceed to work out the problem from this part. We'll first work out number 2. If you read the problem, number 2 states that A and B, A, B and C can do a piece of work in 12 days, 15 days and 10 days respectively. The question is how many days will they finish it? In how many days will they be able to finish it? You have to find the individual work done. You will have to add the work done by them. And then once you have added, you need to take the reciprocal of the work done by all three of them, A, B and C. Okay. Let's see. First question. A can A and B can do a piece of work in 12 days. Now this is number 2. So we'll first find out the work done. Work done by A. A can finish the work in how many days? 12 days. So work done by A is 1 by 12. Work done by B. B can finishing the work in how many days? 15 days. So work done by B is 1 by 15. C is finishing the work in how many days? C is finishing the work in 10 days. So work done by C is 1 by 10. Okay. The question here is, in how many days will they be able to finish the work together? If they work together, in how many days will they be able to finish the work? So if we know the individual work done, that if A works alone, he can finish in 12 days. So therefore work done by A is 1 by 12. If B works alone, he can finish the work in 15 days. Therefore work done by B is 1 by 15. And if C works alone, he can finish the work in 10 days. Therefore work done by C is 1 by 10. So what is the total work done? Total work done by A, B and C is equal to 1 by 12 plus 1 by 15 plus 1 by 10. This is the total work done. Okay, let's take the LCM. The LCM of 12, 15 and 10 is 60, right? And 60 by 12 is 5. 5 into 1 is 5 plus 60 by 15 is 4. 4 into 1 is 4. 60 by 10 is 6. 6 into 1 is 6. 15 by 60. So cancel this. So you get 1 by 4. So what is the total work done by A and B? A, B and C? It is 1 by 4. Therefore, number of days required to complete the work. If A, B and C working together, number of days taken by A, B and C to complete the work together must be equal to 1 by work done by A, B and C, which is 4 days. So if they work together, then they can complete the work in 4 days. And that's it. Okay, let us now move on to number 4. Now, if you read question number 4, it states that A can do a piece of work in 20 days, while B can do it in 15 days. With the help of C, they finish the work in 5 days. Okay. So that means if A, B, and C work together, they can finish the work in 5 days. In what time would C alone do it? So if you try to understand the question, it says A can do a piece of work alone in 20 days. If A alone does the work, he can finish it in 20 days. B alone can finish it in 15 days. With the help of C, they finish the work in 5 days. That means if A, B, and C were together, then they would have finished the work in together in 5 days. The question is, in what time would C alone do it? Let us say let C alone finish the work in X days. Let C alone finish the work in X days. Okay. So what is the work done by C? Work done by C is 1 by X, right? Now A can finish the work in how many days? 20 days. So what is the work done by A? A is finishing the work in 20 days. So work done by A is 1 by 20. Work done by B. B alone can finish the work in 15 days. So work done by B is 1 by 15. So what is the work done by A, B, and C together? Work done by A, B, and C together is 1 by X plus 1 by 20 plus 1 by 15. This is the work done by A, B, and C together. Okay. And together they are finishing the work in how many days? 5 days. Also, work done by work done by A, B, and C together. Together when they are working, then in how many days they are finishing? They are finishing in 5 days. Therefore, work done must be 1 by 5. So according to the problem, this and this, they must be equal. So according to a problem, 1 by X plus 1 by 20 plus 1 by 15 must be equal to 1 by 5. If you solve this equation, we'll get the value of X. Let's solve. So I have 1 by X is equal to 1 by 5 minus, you take all the other fractions from the left hand side to the right hand side, you get minus 1 by 20 minus 1 by 15. Yes, so now we can take the LCM. LCM of 5, 20, and 15 is again 60. 60 divided by 12, so 60 divided by 5 is 12. 12 into 1 is 12. 60 divided by 20 is 3. 3 into 1 is 3. And 60 divided by 15 is 4. 4 into 1 is 4. That's it. So you get 12 minus 7 divided by 60. That means 1 by X is equal to 5 by 60. You cancel this. So you get 1 by X is equal to 1 by 12. That means X is equal to 12 days. So in how many days will C alone do it? C alone will be able to finish the work in 12 days. Any questions?
Sir, can you please show the above part
Which part? You
from
can.
where you have started?
I just erased it. It's work done by. Yeah, I assume let the work done by C be. Let the no, C. Let C alone complete the work in X days. Let C alone complete the work in X days. Okay. So now work done by A will be 1 by 20. That's it. Because A alone can complete the work in 20 days, B alone can complete the work in 15 days. Therefore, work done by A and B are 1 by 20 and 1 by 15. And we have taken that C can complete the work in alone in X days. Therefore, what is the work done by C? Work done by C will be 1 by X. That's it. And that's what I have added. Anything else?
No, sir.
So let us now see the next question. The next question is number 5 that we are going to do. Number 5. In question number 5, the question is A can do a piece of work in 12 days. That means A alone can do a piece of work in 12 days. B alone can do the piece of work in 16 days. Okay. Okay, question number 5. A can alone can do a piece of work in 12 days. B alone can do a piece of work in 16 days. They work together on it for 3 days and then A left. Okay, that this is just the kind of example that I showed you. How long did B take to finish the remaining work? Okay, that means A and B are working together. It is given to you that if A alone had worked, if B was not there, if A alone had worked, then he would have finished the work in 12 days. If B alone would have worked, A was not there, then he would have finished the work in 16 days. And what happens? They come together and they start working together. But they work together only for 3 days. Okay. And after that, what happens? That for some work, A leaves. So if A leaves, B is left alone to finish the work. Okay. So now what B does is that B finishes the remaining work alone. So in how many days will B be able to finish the work? That is the question. So let us first find out what is the work done by A. Work done by A. In how many days is A able to finish the work? A is able to finish the work in 12 days. So work done by A will be 1 by 12. Work done by B. In how many days B alone can finish the work? In 16 days. So work done by B is 1 by 16. So what is the total work done by A and B? Total work done by A and B is 1 by 12 plus 1 by 16. Take the LCM here. The LCM will be 12 and 16 LCM is 48. Okay. 48 divided by 12 is 4. 4 into 1 is 4. 48 divided by 16 is 3. 3 into 1 is 3. So 7 by 48. This is the total work done by A and B. Okay. Now they work together for 3 days. So what is the uh, mm, uh, work done in 3 days? Work done in 3 days. This is the work done in 1 day. So therefore, what is the work done in 3 days? 3 into 7 by 48. Right? So this we cancel. We get 7 by 16. So 7 by 16 part of the work has already been done by A and B in 3 days. And what is the remaining work? Remaining work to be done. One entire work minus fraction of work that is completed. What fraction of work is completed? 7 by 16. This much work has been completed. This is 16 minus 7 divided by 16, which is 9 by 16. This work remains to be done. And who finishes the work? Who finishes the work? B is finishing the work. Okay. So in how many days will B finish the work? According to that formula, the third formula I gave you, if you remember. Hence, number of days taken by B to finish the remaining work. To finish the remaining work is equal to remaining work to be done. This was the formula. Remaining work to be done divided by work done by B. Okay. What is the remaining work? We have calculated the remaining work to be 9 by 16. Let us write this as 9 by 16. And since B finishes the work, that is why we have taken in the denominator work done by B. And what is the work done by B? Work done by B is 1 by 16. Let's put it 1 by 16. Therefore, this becomes 9 by 16 into 16, which is simply 9 days. So B finishes the remaining work in 9 days. Any question?
No, sir.
Let us do the next one. This time number 8. If you have any question from any part that sum that I am not doing, you can ask. It's no problem. These are the sums that are important. I'm solving them. Let's see. The next sum is number 8. Read the question number 8. A can dig a trench in 6 days. What is a trench? Oh, number 8. Sorry. A can mow a field in 9 days. This is the question. A can mow a field in 9 days. You know what is mowing a field? Mowing a field is cleaning the field of the grass. Okay. You got a lawnmower and you mow it on you roll it on the land where you want to clear the grass. So that is called mowing. Okay. And the equipment that you use is called a lawnmower. A can mow a field in 9 days. B can mow it in 12 days. So if A can mow a field, if A does it alone, he can mow the field in 9 days. And if B does it alone, he can mow the field in 12 days. And if there is a third worker, C, he can mow the field in 8 days. They all together mowed the field and received 1610 for it. Okay, 1610. They mowed the field together. Okay, they worked together, and the employer who asked them to do this work, he paid them 1610. Now the question is, how will the money be shared by them? So obviously they will not share equally, because A says that, see, I can finish the work only in 6 days. I'm more efficient worker. I'm a better worker because I can finish the work in less number of days. So I should get more money, right? B says that since I'm finishing in 8 days, fine, I'll get lesser than you because I am taking longer time to finish. C says that I can finish it in no B can finish it in 12 days. Okay, B is that means, and C can finish it in 8 days. C says that I will get more than B because B is taking 12 days. I am only taking 8 days to finish the work, right? So whoever finishes the work in less number of days is a more efficient worker, and therefore he must get more money. So the division cannot be equal. So in what ratio should the division be there? The division of money should be there in the ratio of their work done. So let us first find out the work done by each. So work done by A. A can finish the work in 9 days. Therefore, work done by A is 1 by 9. Work done by B. B can finish the work in 12 days. So work done by B is 1 by 12. And C can finish the work in 8 days. So work done by C is 1 by 8. So what is the ratio of division of money? Ratio of division of money is ratio of the work done. That means 1 by 9 is to 1 by 12 is to 1 by 8. Now, since this ratio is in fraction, we just need to convert it into numbers. So what we do is we take the LCM of 9, 12, and 8. What is the LCM of 9, 12, and 8? It is, um, you can find out the LCM. The LCM is, let us work it out. Let us find out the LCM. 9, 12, and 8. 2, 9, 2, 6, 2, 4. 2, 3, 2. Right? Now we take 3. 3, 3, 3, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. So LCM is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. All this. Okay. So this is 8 into 9, 72. Right? 3, 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 is 72. The LCM is 72. So what you do is you multiply each fraction by 72. 1 by 9 you multiply by 72. 1 by 12 also you multiply by 72. And 1 by 8 also you multiply by 72. And now you get the ratio in numbers instead of fractions. So this cancels here, you get 8. This cancels here, you get 6. And this cancels here, you get 9. Okay, so ratio of division of money is 8 is to 6 is to 9. So how much does A get? A is getting 8 parts out of a total of 8 plus 6 plus 9 parts. And what is the total money that is being given to them? Total money that is being given to them is 1610. So that means A gets 23. 14 plus 9, yes, 61610. And therefore, if you want to cancel this, well, 61610 cancel with 23. Cancel 7 times, 70 times, in fact. Okay, so this is rupees 560. Now tell me, how did I understand that 1610 will cancel by 23? Do you have any idea? Any idea? Can anyone tell me, how do I understand? How do I understand that 1610 is divisible by 23? Can anyone tell me?
Sir, because it is the divisible of 2 and 3.
No. Why
So
2 and
because if we multiply 3 into 7, then it's coming 21 and at
exactly,
last of 161 is 1 for that.
exactly. That is the exactly reason. Anushka, right? Who is it? Shiny.
No sir, Shayoni.
Okay, okay.
Yes sir.
So one six
Sir,
exactly. That is the
excuse me, sir.
that is the actual reason. Yes, tell me.
Sir, it can't be the sum of the denominator 5, then it can be divisible by the above one numerator.
No, 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 no. That is not the point. The point here is whenever you this can then get this kind of a number. See, 23 is a prime number. Okay, it will not cancel with any other number. So what you do here is you just try a little bit of trial and error. So you ignore the zero. Okay, because whatever zeros you get here, you ignore them. You put the zero later. 161 by 23. Now see, 3 is the last digit here, right? You multiply 3 with 7, then you get 21. 1 is the last digit here, and you're getting 1 here also. So that should give you a hint that 23 may be multiplied by 7 to give you 161 maybe. So now what you do is you multiply 23 by 7, and you see that you get 161 only. So that is the guesswork that you have to do. Did you understand? A little bit of guesswork is required here. That 23, you ignore this 0, and then 161 by 23, you see the last digit 3 here. 3 multiplied by what number will give you the last digit as 1? 3 multiplied by 7 here will give you the last digit 1. So therefore my guess is that if I multiply 23 by 7, I might get 161. So I try this and I get. So therefore I cancel, and since I have removed this 0, so I cancel this how many times? 70 times. 0 has to be put because of the 0 that I had removed. Okay. Next is B gets. What is B's share? B gets 6 parts, right? B gets 6 parts out of how many parts? 8 plus 6 plus 9 parts into This is 6 by 23 into 1610. This again cancel 70 times. So you get 420. Okay. And C gets 9 parts. 9 divided by 8 plus 6 plus 9 into 1610, which is 9 divided by 23 into 1610. So again this cancels. So I get 630 rupees. That's it. So how much will A get? A is getting 560 rupees, B is getting 420 rupees, and C is getting 630 rupees. That's it. Okay. So I stop here for today.